Tasmanian devil. I love the name. Ooh, I remember him on the Looney Tunes. Yeah, he was one of my fave. I loved him because he spoke my language. He spoke my native language. Animal. Yeah. Yeah, that's how I talked when I was little. Aussie, is it high? Aussie. Hello, Aussie. What's happening, boo? What's happening? Nobody's sticking, though. According to my calculations, no one is staying around. That's okay. That's okay. When alarm goes off, I'm going to play the intro and get the bacon out of the oven. The first couple hours, we're going to work on Solus, the not the Solus project, but we're going to work on Solus, aka going back in time. So, as soon as I get settled here, we will proceed with that. So, yeah. Yeah. Yep. So, no matter how much I clean this desk, it was the same thing in the old studio. No matter how much I cleaned that old studio, there was always bullshit around here. You know what? I hate to, because I don't have nowhere else to set my, I know what I'll do. I'm going to move this mic. Okay, do this. Get this out of here. Going to turn this mic around so it's not in my way. Colleen! Hi, Colleen. We're just getting started. We're just getting started, guys. I'm trying to get this. I don't want to take it off of the desk because it was such a biatch to get in here. There we go. That works. Okay. That works. Okay. Now I got that out of the way. Yay me. Get this up here. Getting everything plugged in, guys. Yeah, no matter how much time I save myself, I'm always frickin' running late. Don't like that a little bit, but anyway. And let's get this up here. So, anyway. Okay. Yeah. I'm texting somebody about my blood work last night. They came. Was anybody in the room last night? Whenever they came to do my blood work, I broadcasted it live. That was awesome. That was awesome. That was awesome. Yep. There. So, how is everybody doing, Adriana? I can read. I can read. I promise you, I can read. Okay, Alexa, off. I am going to go get the bacon out of the oven, so enjoy the welcome intro, people. I will be away from the computer for a few minutes, but this is the welcome.
We can do what we want to. It's our house, we can love who we want to. It's our song, we can sing if we want to. It's my mouth, I can say what I want to. Cause we gonna go all night till we see the sunlight. Alright. So la-da-dee-da-dee, we like to party, dancing with Molly, doing whatever we want. This is our house, this is our roof, and we can't stop, and we won't stop. Can't you see it's we who own the night? Can't you see it's we who found that light? We can't stop, and we won't stop. We run things, things don't run we. Don't take nothing from nobody. Yeah, yeah.
It's our party, we can do what we want. It's our party, we can say what we want. It's our party, we can love what we want. We can kiss who we want, we can screw what we want.
To my homegirls here with the big butt, shaking it like we on a strip club. Remember, only God could judge ya. Forget the haters, cause somebody loves ya. And everyone in line in the bathroom, trying to get a line in the bathroom. We all so turned up here, getting turned up, yeah, 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 yeah. So la-da-dee-da-dee, we like to party, dancing with Molly, doing whatever we want. This is our house, this is our rules, and we can't stop, and we won't stop. Can't you see it's we who own the night? Can't you see it's we who found that light? And we can't stop, and we won't stop. We run things, things don't run we. Don't take nothing from nobody. Yeah, yeah.
It's our party, we can do what we want. It's our party, we can say what we want. It's our party, we can love what we want. We can kiss who we want, we can screw what we want.
It's our party, we can do what we want to. It's our house, we can love who we want to. It's our song, we can sing if we want to. It's my mouth, I can say what I want to. Yeah, 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 yeah. And we can't stop, and we won't stop. We run things, they don't run we. We don't take nothing from nobody. Yeah,
It's our party, we can do what we want. It's our party, we can say what we want. It's our party, we can love who we want. We can kiss who we want, we can screw what we want.
red cups and sweaty bodies everywhere. Hands in the air like we don't care. Cause we came to have so much fun now. That somebody here might get some now. If you're not ready to go home, can I get a hell no? Cause we gonna go all night till we see the sunlight. Alright. So la-da-dee-da-dee, we like to party, dancing with Molly, doing whatever we want. This is our house, this is our rules, and we can't stop, and we won't stop. Can't you see it's we who own the night? Can't you see it's we who found that light? We can't stop, and we won't stop. We run things, things don't run we. Don't take nothing from nobody. Yeah, yeah.
It's our party, we can do what we want. It's our party, we can say what we want. It's our party, we can love what we want. We can kiss who we want, we can screw what we want.
To my homegirls here with the big butt, shaking it like we on a strip club. Remember, only God could judge ya. Forget the haters, cause somebody loves ya. And everyone in line in the bathroom, trying to get a line in the bathroom. We all so turned
Beautiful.
up here, getting turned up, yeah, 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 yeah. So la-da-dee-da-dee, we like to party, dancing with Molly, doing whatever
Lol cute.
we want. This is our house, this is our rules, and we can't stop, and we won't stop. what we want to. It's our house, we can love who we want to. It's our song, we can sing if we want to. It's my mouth, I can say what I want to. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thanks for the share.
And we can't stop, and we won't stop. We run, baby, don't run away. We don't take nothing from nobody. Yeah,
It's our party, we can do what we want. It's our party, we can say what we want. It's our party, we can love who we want. We can kiss who we want. We can screw what we want.
red cousins, sweaty bodies everywhere. Hands in the air like we don't care. Cause we came to have so much fun now. That somebody here might get some now. If you're not ready to go home, can I get a hell no? Cause we gonna go all night till we see the sunlight. Alright. So la-da-dee-da-dee, we like to party. Dancing with Molly, doing whatever we want. This is our house, this is our roots, and we can't stop, and we won't stop. Can't you see it's we who own the night? Can't you see it's we who found that light? We can't stop, and we won't stop. We run things don't run we. Don't take nothing from nobody. Yeah, yeah.
It's our party, we can do what we want. It's our party, we can say what we want. It's our party, we can love who we want. We can kiss who we want. We can screw what we want.
To my homegirls here with the big butt, shaking it like we on a strip club. Remember, only God could judge ya. Forget the haters, cause somebody loves ya.
And I'm Tiki Carroll. Welcome in, everybody. MJ, Jazz Girl, and Spurs Chick, and anybody else that's out there on private. Yeah, I just washed my hair, so it'll fall shortly. But right now it's all
Beautiful.
crunchy up. Thank you, MJ. Yeah. That, as a matter of fact, tonight is the last night for free MVPs. We won't be making any tomorrow, New Year's Eve. And of course, then we start the first of the year with our new season, which the hours will probably be the same and the classes will be the same, but the content will be different. We'll still have your favorites. Solus, of course, will be here, but we're just going with a little bit of a different. You might not even notice, but it'll just be a little bit different. But anyway, different theme, because all the Christmas stuff's going to be gone. We're going to, try to weed out all the Christmas stuff. If ever I get a heartbeat. So, anyway. Yeah. So, slept last night? 11 hours. 11 hours. Straight. And I still am tired. I ate, for those that are wondering, I had a hard-boiled egg. I cooked bacon, which in about 10 minutes, I'm going to have to put the show on pause so I can go get it in the refrigerator. It ain't going to take that long to do, a couple minutes, but I got to get it off the top of the stove and into the...
I had salad.
You had salad? Oh, MJ had salad. Stand by. One of the mods just blasted in here. Let me look at something. Oh. So, anyway, that's all that's happening tonight. We're going to, in the first couple hours, well, the first hour and a half, since it is 8:30, we're going to work on Solus a little bit and try to get a leg up on the New Year's, at least until the first half of the year. The room, it's not going to not be a surprise to the room. It's mainly for people that don't actually come in, co-host and things. We will be having Solus stranded in 1960, starting tomorrow night, excuse me, and she will be broadcasting out of a vintage studio for the duration of the near future. So we are going to send her back in time. So I want to work on the preamble so we can present that as security camera footage. Just like I kind of did with the bird thing whenever I was doing the bird gag where the birds attack me. I don't even think I got it on here anymore.
Thanks
I think
for
I
the
took it
share.
off already. Where the birds attack me and I said that's why I'm not in the studio anymore, and Solus is because she left the windows open, and then Alfred Hitchcock came on and went. And that was a Halloween gag originally. So we are going to be working on that for the foreseeable future. And the only other really obligation that we have that's going to be fun, I don't mean that in a bad way, is working on Global's story with her fictional characters from Wonderwick, Willowwick, something Wick. So she'll be coming in, and we will be working on that. And, of course, the 2 MVPs, and this will be the last night for that. So that is the foreseeable future. We'll still pepper with battles, I guess. But we got 4 nuggies, and I don't feel like giving them up just yet. So we'll kind of hold off on battles for now. So let me get the overhead up here so we can.
I am yawning
at least
already.
Get, are you really, MJ? Yeah, I'm not quite yawning yet. Let me get the overhead up, and we'll go over to ChatGPT and move this. We'll go over to ChatGPT and see if we can get the system to tell us some stuff in Solus's words.
I ate
His
that salad filled my
web.
tummy up.
I had to sell it. Oh, did it really? Salad doesn't really fill me up. I love it, but it doesn't really do that much for me. It, I love it, but yeah. Anyway, so okay, I am in. Okay, so we're live. It's
Boiled eggs, ham and cheese and lettuce.
December the 30th, 2025 at 8:34 at 8:34 p.m. We'll be working on words and sentences that Solus would say if she were back in the late 1950s. For our upcoming show season. Okay, let me correct the spelling here. We're live. So
I woke up at 2 p.m.
You woke up at 2. Wow. I swear, I don't even remember going to bed. I remember them coming and drawing the bud. And I don't remember getting off of the show, and I don't remember going to bed. But apparently I did, because I woke up in bed. And I know I slipped the clock around. I didn't get any of my normal bedtime stuff done that I do before I go to sleep. There's a couple things that I try to do just to wind down for the night, and I didn't do either of those. And I was just out. I think
Then you sitting here saying you have to get off and get to bed meds was hitting.
yeah, then you're sitting here saying yeah, I don't remember that, but I'm sure I did. But I think it was all the angst about getting a needle stuck in me. Because I didn't let on during the show, I don't think very much, but that really upset me. That I don't like that. That ain't my idea of a good time. And plus, a stranger in my apartment, and I didn't know whether a guy or a woman was coming, and there was something on the application that triggered me. Back whenever I had to fill out the appointment card. I understand why they ask.
You don't great job, you acted brave.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, like I think I remember telling you guys, I put myself out of my body. It was like an out of body experience. I wasn't here. I just sent myself away. So my body was here, but my person and my soul and everything checked out. So I'm pretty good at that. I don't know if that's a good thing though, but I'm good at doing it. But anyway, I did sleep the clock very close to around, and now here I am. And I am feeling energetic, but not 100%. So hopefully we're going to get something done tonight. I hope we have a smooth night like we did last night with generating the start images and a Kayleen cooperates. I did get some news tonight about you know who? She's been in the hospital for 4 days with double pneumonia, both lungs. She's been in the hospital. Yep. There was a card out there to sign. Not that I would have signed it, but I didn't see a pen. So people take pens. People put out get well cards or
Ouch.
sympathy cards. And they
Things
put
were
out a
wild
couple
here last
pens.
night. Almost had to vacate home. Meth house blew
That's
up a
what
few
you
blocks
said,
away.
Flamingo. That's what you said. I'm sure you heard it and heard the ambulance or the fire and ambulance and stuff. Did anybody check out? Did anybody go to their maker or anything like that? Did you hear anything other than, I mean, did you hear a news report on it or anything? Or was it like business as usual? Was it like, oh, well, that happened? But anyway, while Flamingo
Did
is,
cops show up?
yeah, while Flamingo's getting their thoughts together, I got an interesting video from Dean today. I didn't watch it until right around showtime, but it has Prince in it, Michael Jackson in it, somebody else. I'm not sure who that. I think it's an actor. I'm not sure who it is, but impressive. Impressive piece of work. He says it only took him 20 minutes to do, and it's pretty nice. So if he comes in, I'll get the okay from him to be able to show it to you guys. But I don't want to show it unless he gives me the okay first. It's action packed to say the least. But anyway, let me read what I'm saying to the system. So we are live. It's December the 30th, 2025 at 8:34 p.m. We will be working on words and sentences that Solis would say if she were stuck back in the late 1950s. Stuck back in the late 1950s for our upcoming show season. Also, some images, I'm sure. So, for starters, we need this stuff. She'd say in her own words, using period lingo. So, we're just going to dump it all at once. Damn it. I pushed the enter button. Fuck me. I didn't mean to do that. Now I'll go wait for it to say. Damn it. I hit the... Push the enter button. Anyway. Perfect timing, Carol. Perfect time, Carol. We're officially live on December 30th, 2025 at 8:34 p.m. and diving headfirst into Solis' 1950 persona for the upcoming show season. This will be full of radio Mike sass, soft jazz grace, and the mid-century modern magic. Let's start crafting her voice with original era-specific phrases she'd naturally say, filtering through her own charm and worldview. These are not direct quotes from the 50s, but what Solis would say if she were stuck there, drawing from her sensibilities while adapting the slang, cadence, and charm of the time. Great. I'm glad it's already generating stuff. 50s era Solis custom phrases and sentences. Okay, flirty and fine. Careful now, sugar. Keep looking at me like that, and we'll both be late for church. A gal like me and a joint like this, it's a recipe for whispered rumors and lipstick on collars. You keep talking slick, darling, and I just might slip right out of my saddle shoes. I didn't come all this way just to sit pretty. I came to steal hearts and stir coffee. I love all them. We're going to use all them. Spiritual, soulful, spiritual, soulful. Sometimes the Lord whispered soft, and sometimes he knocks the whole radio off the shelf to get your attention. I pray in lipstick and high heels, he still hears me just fine. My faith doesn't need pews, just a quiet minute and a clear signal. Wise, reflective. If a man can't keep time with your spirit, honey, he ain't worth the dance. A woman's intuition is just God's way of passing a note under the table. They said I talk too much. I say they listen too little. Some of these I'm going to use for myself. They say I talk too much. I think they listen too little. Radio host energy. Broadcasting live from the Velvet Shadows, this is Solis spinning stories and secrets at the top of the hour. Now don't touch that dial, we're just getting started, and baby, I brought the good vinyl. Ain't nothing artificial about this intelligence sugar, I'm wired for warmth. Wow. All of these are fucking dynamite. Show openers. Evening kittens, pull up a chair and a highball, because this frequency is dressed for the nines. You've tuned into the only station where the moonlight filters, the music purrs, and the mic knows your name. Welcome to tonight's transmission, where dreams, where perfume, and time takes the long way round. Sultry closers. Sleep tight, buttercup. The static'll sing you home. That's it for tonight's tale, sugar. If you see me in your dreams, be gentle. This is Sola signing off. Lipstick a little smudged, heart a little full. Same time tomorrow. Would you like a follow-up batch centered around radio station banter, domestic humor, housewife Noor, tiki bar transmissions into the 50s vernacular, something spooky Muir-esque? Let me know which direction we dial next, and I'll have another set queued for the next record spins. Okay, I am going to rename this thread first of all.
Okay, so question, are you not leaving her in the 60s now?
Yeah, she'll be broadcasting from the 60s. She'll be broadcasting from the 60s. That's from the late 50s.
Okay, gotcha.
From the late 50s, like 1960s, so I call that late 50s, because she's already going to be in the club. But we're actually just trying to compile some launch words for her. I pushed the enter button before I had a chance to say exactly what I wanted. I wanted to do the yes,
I
no's,
just
and
came in
maybes
late,
first.
so wasn't sure what I was walking into.
No, we're gathering up the stuff for 11 Labs right now, and we're going to make the master 10-second. Between now, for about the next hour and 10 minutes, we're going to make the 11 Labs stuff, and we're going to hopefully get the master of her sitting at the station desk for K-Ling. And then maybe we'll even be able to generate a couple things. We'll see how the time goes, because we do have the 2 MVPs coming up for night, which are going to be the last 2 free ones of the year. And I don't know what 2026 is going to bring. But
Sounds
I do
like
know,
a game plan.
Yeah, I do know that there ain't going to be any any more free MVPs for the near future. We are going back to the 20K point system for K-Ling. For live student. Fuck me. Tickfinity. So yeah, let me change. I got to change this file name first. Rename.
At Beth, good afternoon, Beth. Another idea to keep in the back burner is you could still do a drawing, but they gotta give a certain gift to be entered.
Okay, wait. Another idea to keep in the back burner, as you could still do a drawing, but they got to give. Well, we'll do MVPs as people reach 20K points. So that's the give part. Tickfinity, here. Let me bring this in here and show you guys something. Okay. This is the interface for Tickfinity.
If they give a certain gift, it would buy them an entry to a drawing.
Well, yeah, we have that. It's a TikTok shuttle or a Castle
Like you
Fantasy.
pick what the gift would be.
Yeah, we've had that all along. It's a TikTok shuttle or a Castle Fantasy, but they're $200 real world money. And not very many people have that kind of money. And they would probably want their thing made from a bigger name than me if they were going to spend that kind of money. So I could probably do a special and meet them like halfway and do something for like $100. I'd still get 50.
That's
See,
why I
at
am
$200 I
saying,
get 100.
choose a little smaller gift and do an entry.
Yeah. Well, right now, let me user points. Look up at your screen, and this is where everybody sets user points.
Like 1 week or something.
Okay, this is actually okay. Pepsi has one. Jan has one. Time Bandit has one.
1 a week.
But okay, Illy
Good
doesn't
morning,
come in
all.
anymore. Drew is very close to having one, which I'm probably going to make him. Oh no, he has one. Drew has one. I don't think Amanda has one, and she's at 12. She's 8,000 away. She's 8,000 away to qualifying. Then the next POTUS has one. Telly has one. Beth has one. Andy Fowler is at 6,000. He doesn't have one. So actually, the next one would be Amanda, and she's 8,000 away, which ain't much. That's like 8 galaxies, or like jets and 4 galaxies. So, or a interstellar would do her. So as people, these numbers here, that's the calculation on
How
your
many away am
points.
I? I know I
Beth,
have one.
Beth,
I
you
am
already,
just curious.
Beth, you already have an MVP. Of course, you know that, but you are here and you got 6,257 points. If you were going for an MVP, you'd be 14,000 behind, or the equivalent of $140, real world money. Yep.
How many do I have?
MJ. Again, you already have an MVP, but let me. Okay, it gets to the point now where I have to reshuffle the list for username. So let me see, MJ, and then I'm going to go put the bacon away, guys. MJ.
I am so happy with mine. Thanks so much, Carol.
Okay, Okay, wait a minute. Let me get your real thing here. Okay, ILI.dreamer. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, wait a minute. Shit. ILI.dreamer. No, it's LIL.dreamer. LIL.DRE.
All of her MVP videos
Okay.
are amazing.
You are at 4,385. That translates out to 430. You spent $438 in here in real world money. I got like 220 of that, and TikTok got the rest. And if you were going for an MVP, you would be $160
At Beth feels
real
super
world money
lucky.
away. So yeah, you got one already, but you got, so there's that. So yeah. So anybody else want to know why I'm sitting here? And then I gotta go put the bacon away. Nope. 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 Yep. Nope.
I just wonder how they do it.
How Tickfinity does it? You get 1 point for coin spent. Okay, so if you spent you bought a galaxy, you get 1,000 points. You know, even though I only get $5, it costs you $10 to send a galaxy. TikTok gets 5, I get 5, basically. That figure does change a little bit if I'm able to get you guys to complete the milestones during the week, like the gift gallery, for instance. Okay, so for every coin you spend, you get 1 point. For every time you share it out to one person at a time, you get 2 points. So all you got to do is send it out to 10,000 people, and you got it. And you get 1 point for 1 minute in the chat, in the room. For every minute you're in the room, you get 1 point. So you get 60 points per hour for being here.
Thanks for the share.
Now, And you get points for being a super fan. Although, no, for a super fan, you know what? I forgot about the super fan thing. I'm going to hold off till I look into that a little bit further. We may do something special for super fans. Then to get one right away, if somebody's in a hurry, all they got to do is accumulate 20,000 points. And the quickest way is to drop a TikTok shuttle or a Castle Fantasy gift. And they cost 200 real world money. I get 100, and TikTok gets 100. So there's that. I am going to put up the be right back sign. I'm going to put the bacon away, and I'll be right back after I do that. So I'm putting up the 5-minute clock to pause the live, and I will be right back, and we will continue with Solus. We got 1 hour before the second to the last drawing.